Hi, my name is Lori Tishner, and I'm here to talk about housing affordability and choice amongst older adults. One of the reasons an older adult would select affordable housing is to maintain good quality of life in their later years. Quality of life can be seen in their social relationships, their ability to remain independent, and being in good physical health. One of the options of affordable housing is choosing to live in an age-segregating housing community. So why would individuals or older adults want to live in an age-segregating housing community? First, many older adults are looking for that mutual support. This can be looking out for others and also feeling comfortable with asking help when you need it. Second, there's a sense of solidarity in aging, which is coming together and accepting the aging process. And thirdly, being motivated by others to eat better and exercise more. And finally, older adults can be role models for younger older adults living in an age-segregating housing unit. Younger adults can learn a lot by watching and talking with their older adult housemate. There are also a few reasons for not choosing an age-segregated housing, and this could be that it supports ageism, which in turn can foster isolation amongst this group. This could also lead to a decrease in intergenerational activities. Another reason for not choosing an age-segregated housing is it can bring forth a low morale because they are not interacting or sharing their wisdom to other younger adults. Can also pose a risk on their health and mental stimulation. And finally, some older adults don't want to choose an age-segregated housing because for the fear of not being able to reside with others that they do not know. So whether an older adult chooses an age-segregated community because of choice, better quality of life, or through life circumstances, there's an option for affordable housing, and that's called Section 8. Section 8 housing provides rent assistance to low-income families. The families have to make less than 50% than the average person's income within that area. And finally, the specified Section 8 unit can be found through the Federal Housing Program or through the Public Housing Program. The PHA, or Public Housing Authorities, runs the Section 8 program. They are responsible for paying the landlord, and this figure is usually 30% of the household income, and the PHA determine payment standard. They also inspect the units, review and update the family's annual income, and finally, during the annual inspections, they are to make sure that they meet the very minimum housing requirement. Now, HUD, the Housing and Urban Development, actually oversees the PHA authorities, and they also provide the PHA funding to pay the housing payments or the landlords. And so I chose the Indianapolis area. First, there are 2 housing units within the Indianapolis housing agencies within the Indianapolis area. One of them offers just a Section 8, and the other offers both Section 8 and low rent programs. I narrowed my search by concentrating on 86th Street in Meridian Hills area because I work at a nursing home that's kind of smack dab in the middle. Many of the patients I have helped return to their community live on fixed incomes and are trying to make ends meet. They're either living with their family members or they're living in one of these rent assistant apartment complexes and units. So I found at least 5 apartment complexes that offers the Section 8 housing units. And the first one, Park Regency, is one that I'm very familiar with because I have gone over and helped with energy assistance programs with the residents that are there. What I have also found is amongst that apartment complex, there are many Jewish and Russian residents that are on very, very tight incomes. In conclusion, affordable housing is very important. So how do we ensure affordable housing remains? First, through education. Statistics show us that the Indianapolis older adult population is going to grow by 20% between the years 2010 and 2030. Furthermore, within the Indianapolis-Carmel area, the baby boomer population will double, and it is reported many of them are in the low income bracket. Also, reports are showing us that older adults want to stay in their community. In the Indianapolis area, 80% of older adults want to stay in their community for at least another 10 to 20 years. We can make this happen through continued zoning standards and regulations and planning ahead for the baby boomers. Prior to 2015, the last zoning update was done in 1990s. There needs to be continued effort from the community to advocate for this cohort and to bring these needs to the state and local government. Thank you.